I feel wholly alive, more alive than I felt my entire life. I really feel that that I'm living the life that God has always prepared for me to live, and it's tremendous.
It is. It is.
My name is Bob Stewart.
My name is Wendy Ann Stewart.
And this is my wife. We've been attending here, I think, about two and a half years.
2.5 years, yeah.
The first time we came together, actually, I went online and I saw that you guys were having a concert, right? And in my mind, that's a Christian rock concert. And so I mentioned,
Notice the word rock, okay?
I mentioned it to Wendy, and so we showed up. But it was a fundraiser for the mission in Burundi for the Shins, and the music was not rock, but it did help us realize what you guys were about here as far as being mission oriented, and we were looking for those opportunities, and doors just started opening for us here.
Yeah, and once they opened, boy did they open. Way more than we expected or I could have possibly predicted. I just can't explain the feeling of knowing that you are doing God's work. You're living in His will. We're not perfect, we never will be, but there's this opportunity to constantly work for Him, and He, again, through coming here at DC3, has just opened up so many opportunities.
Amen. Most recently, we joined Pastor Jim in Africa.
Yes, Kenya.
In Kenya.
This exceeded all dreams and expectations, because while Bob and the group were hiking Kilimanjaro, I was able to work and visit several of the schools there, talk about an amazing experience. You know, in majority of the places, the schools that were in the slum area, nothing can really prepare you for that, really. And it was an experience that has touched me, changed my life, and I know will continue to change my life.
You know, Wendy really was able to experience Africa more firsthand than I was. Several months prior to going to Africa, we started sponsoring a little boy, little Matata, and Wendy actually got to travel out and visit this little boy.
I just loved it. I mean, you're driving like forever, and it's like off this beaten path, and the roads are pretty bad out there. Okay, but there's this excitement of knowing that you're going to see this little boy whose life we have an opportunity to change. And how often can anybody say that they do that, you know? And he lives with his 3 older siblings, a brother and 2 sisters, with the step-grandmother. To my needy children, they are AIDS orphans. So both his parents have died of AIDS, and step-grandmother's taking care of him. You know, you see the simplicity of their living. Their home is like an adobe sort of situation, and the grandmother looks weathered and tired, but her heart has reached out to these children, and she's taking care of them. And she really lives off of Goodwill, because I said, how does she make a living? Goodwill means donations. That's it. You know, but Tumaini makes sure that the kids are going to school. They have health checkups, and you know that their basic necessities are being met. So they have a chance. It means Tumaini means hope, and that's really, I felt it.
You know, through this church, you know, we've been to Mexico, to Africa, but just in my own heart, my own life, you know, I know that the theme of the revival is on holy living, and and revive, you know, vivir means to live again, to live like you should be living. And I know for me personally, I was really walking a defeated life as a Christian, because I had kind of given up on myself, stuck in my old ways of doing things, my old habits. And I remember Wendy actually came home from a Bible study, and it was on Revelations, and we were sharing, and I said, well, you know, the things that's depressing about Revelations is those churches, there's always a statement of condemnation about them, you know, they're not living God's will in their lives. And she turned to me and just said something pretty simple. She said, yeah, but there's always also in that the hope for redemption. And the Holy Spirit just spoke to me very clearly and said that, Bob, you might have given up on you, but I haven't. And Jesus says that he stands at the door and knocks. And in Spanish, they say that he stands there and he calls, right? And he just waits for us to respond. And all we have to do is respond and open that door. And then he doesn't say he's going to come in and condemn them or condemn us, or he's going to come in and have all these requirements for us. You have to all these do's and don'ts. He says he's going to come in and sup with us. He's going to have supper with us. I understand more and more that what he wants more than anything is to have a relationship with me, and me to have a relationship with him. And I think that more than anything else is how I've grown in my Christian walk, is I want to know him and experience his presence in my life. It's what we're called to do.